Well, Kevin and I moved out here in 2005 with intentions of having a few cows and making hay and camping every weekend.
I opened up in, I think April 2005. So I was 25 years old.
I started off in Wyoming. I moved from there when I was 10 to Leeds, South Dakota, where I graduated. Then I started with the military, got out of the military, and I joined the oil field force here in Dickinson.
So I just always knew I was gonna own a store, I guess. I was lucky, like I knew what I was gonna do just always, and it was gonna be flowers. I was more passionate about the greenhouse, the plants, and then once I started designing flowers, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I wanna do.
I needed to do something different, and that's when we thought of starting a food truck, but we weren't really sure on exactly what we wanted to do.
We acquired a taste for the wine. Really, we were never wine drinkers. It took a lot of beer drinking to come up with Fluffy Fields. And I think once Kevin figured out he could make alcohol in his garage and it tasted good, that's kind of where it all took off. The best thing about what Fluffy Fields offers is this is a product that is sourced out of North Dakota. We use honey in our wine. North Dakota is the #1 producer of honey. So why not add that and keep things North Dakota? You know, and the thing about Fluffy Fields wine also, it's different. You know, what you get in California, you can't get here because our grapes taste so different. I think that's the hardest thing with people tasting our wine is they have to kind of acquire, get used to it. It's just different. It's not a California Cab, it's a North Dakota Marquette.
A lot of people in Dickinson didn't know who I was, and they were like, who is this? And we built this big, beautiful store. And the community of Dickinson was very accepting. I went to the Chamber of Business after hours, and that was a huge thing for my business, meeting all the other leaders and business people of Dickinson. So I was selling a lot of kitchen store items in my floral shop. And I just really wanted to expand on it, and I've just always wanted to do a kitchen store. And I've had it in my head for like 10 years. It like will not go away. My mom didn't want me to. She was like, you work so much. But I was like, I know it's gonna be successful. We have such good customers and community here in Dickinson, so I went for it. It was kind of scary, but it all turned out great, so.
I guess we weren't sure exactly what we wanted to do, but we knew pot pies might be one of them because you could stuff anything in a crust. You know, it's amazing what you can do with a pie. And so we were doing traveling here and there, and we realized we could do pot pies and put like a little, culture into them. You know, we could do an Asian pie, like a 5-spice pork, and that could be from China, or a curry pie from India. So we just started making all these pies and kind of put some cultural twist to these, instead of your regular chicken pot pie, we got a little crazy. The community has been outstanding. The support and the integrity of these people here are amazing. We opened up and we didn't know what to expect. There's no pot pie shops or no pie trucks around here, so we didn't really know what to expect or how they were gonna, greet us or take us in. And the response was actually overwhelming. It was crazy. We have a line generally when we're setting up. We'll have a line waiting to buy our pies from some of these people. The community is fantastic here.
I think Dickinson has a lot younger people here than we did before, like in 2005. So I think it's definitely growing. There's just so many more things and activities that they have going on all the time.
Power of 100 Women, women empowering women. There's all these great avenues for women to get to know other women that are doing business in Dickinson. And there are a lot of us women coming out and doing what we do best. We take charge. We can run a household and take care of kids. We can run a business.
Downtown Dickinson has expanded so much, and it's just like a fun area to hang out at night. During the day, there's shopping. At night, there's great places to eat. There's always activities going on.
Dickinson is kind of overlooked. There's just so much to offer that I think people don't know what's actually here. I hear that from my visitors that come, how clean Dickinson is and how welcoming and how friendly people are here. They're not used to that. We don't want to have to leave Dickinson to find the fun things that we want to do. We want to find people that are going to bring these fun things to Dickinson.